Hey guys, Isaac here. Great news. One, I just got out of school. Two, today marks my 4-year anniversary on YouTube. Yeah, I've come a long way from cringy go animate, haven't I? And three, a quick review of The Secret Life of Pets 2. At first I was kind of nervous about this one. I mean, it's Illumination after all. What would you expect? But after watching it, it was fine. Nothing spectacular or anything, but it was fine. Yeah. Yeah. Now, the writing has 3 different plot elements throughout the movie, but I don't want to try and add spoilers into this for you. But with how the plot elements are handled, it kind of makes the story a little bit clunky, since it can kind of make it feel a little bit disoriented at times with how all 3 of the plot elements have to be mixed back and forth and stuff. But the writing is a little bit of a step up from the previous one. Instead of copying and pasting Toy Story's writing, but with a few changes, this movie, I like how it expands on the first movie a little bit with some new settings. It has an interesting message about circus animal abuse, but I won't go too deep into that because, well, then we get into spoiler territory. And the humor in the movie is actually pretty good. And with the characters, they're bland, but one of the standout elements of them is that their actors really did a good job. Mainly Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. They did a great job. What can you expect from Tiffany Haddish? She's a good actor. And thankfully they got rid of Louis C.K. I mean, the guy, yeah, back from 2018, all that gross stuff he did. Not too surprised why Illumination fired him. And also, with the last movie, the animation is actually really nice, and and the backgrounds do feel and the design and the animators did a pretty solid job with the backgrounds. Well, so I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I was expecting that I would hate this one, but I'm gonna have to say otherwise. It has its flaws. The writing is weak. The characters are kind of bland. And while some of the humor is good, sometimes it can fall a little bit flat. And despite how the animation is good, the character designs don't feel any more fresh or new. You know what I'm saying? I mean, their movements are still fluid, but it doesn't feel that much new, if you ask me. But on the plus side, I mean, the visuals in this movie are very well done. The actors nailed it with their characters. And the message is actually pretty interesting. So, overall, I thought this movie was okay. Nothing spectacular or anything, as I said at the beginning of this video, but, I mean, maybe Illumination could be stepping up a little bit. Maybe they learned their mistakes from the disaster that was Minions, and now they're probably gonna release some more decent films. Yeah, but this might not be the best time for them. I mean, they're already starting to go down sequel avenue with their next few films. I mean, we've got a sequel to we got Minions 2. Turkey Tom might as well be crying right now. We got Sing 2. The first one was fine, but I don't think anyone necessarily asked for another one. Yeah. Can't wait to get something original out of Illumination. Wait, they are making something original. A Mario movie. Ugh. There's already been a Mario movie, and from what I heard, it was terrible, but let's hope they can make justice to one of my favorite game series of all time. In fact, time for a little unpopular opinion with Mario. The unpopular opinion is, I think that this is a better Switch game than this. Nathaniel Bandy, you're welcome. Because Mario Odyssey is actually... Fun fact, if you watch Nathaniel Bandy, Mario Odyssey is actually his favorite video game of all time. While I still have yet to play the Mario Galaxy games, Mario 64, Luigi's Mansion, the Spyro trilogy, etc., etc., I honestly don't blame NB for his choice. I mean, it's a really great game. In fact, as said, I would go as far as saying it's better than Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Now but now this review is turning into a game review. But the main reason why I enjoy it more is because with Breath of the Wild, I mean, it's a great game, and if you have a Nintendo Switch like I do, I highly recommend you check it out. No, I didn't. I just wanted to demonstrate what I meant. I didn't want it to turn on. If you have a Switch like I do, I highly suggest you get Breath of the Wild. It is amazing. But one of my gripes with the game is that, while it is fun, you kind of feel like a where am I going type of game, you know? And it's hard for you to actually make progress because most of the time you're just aimlessly wandering around. But it's still a great game, though. But with Mario Odyssey, there's always an objective for you to do. And there's a ton of fun worlds for you to explore. Whereas in Breath of the Wild, it was just, you were just exploring most of Hyrule. And the castle where you would fight Calamity Ganon. Even though I haven't gotten there because, well, this game is just a where am I going game. Because, well, it's so easy to get lost. And I don't even know where the old man is anymore because I passed Great Plateau Tower. But anyways. Yeah, with Mario Odyssey, there's all sorts of places for you to explore. There's interesting objectives. And there's a ton of fun bosses, too. Which is why Mario Odyssey is actually the best Switch game for me. Better than Breath of the Wild. But if you have a Switch like I do, then I really suggest you get both of those games. They really do pay off in the end. Well, that was my video for you. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a big fat like and subscribe and turn on post notifications and stuff. And I'll see you next time on Isaac Reviews, where I watch movies generally for no reason at all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some Power Moons to collect. See ya!